Hey guys, welcome back to FetchQuest. We're here to continue from where we left off last session. Had to miss last week. Got hit by the flu, which was not fun. I tried to soldier through it and lost 7 hours. Was not fun. Anyway, to catch us up, because we missed a week, Neem.
Sorry, I had a cat jump in front of me. Come on, don't just stand there. So, when last we were here, party had arrived into the capital city, where we were in tow with a corpse, and on Zahn's leadership went to see Eric, a wayward shepherd, a alchemist at that, who was very eccentric. And the cat has decided to snuggle up with the microphone, so I hope it's not rubbing against anything. But he was a high elf. He was very strange and told us he could help, but needed us to find these red crystals that definitely are not drugs, called Devil's Blood. And then his contact typically would bring them, but he didn't, so we were sent to find them. Then a large man. Come on, you're right in front of my notes. You gotta move. 6'6" beast man of a person walks into the shop who has worked with him before. I don't have his name down. I just have Garen there because I was very tired last week and thought he said Garen again for some reason. But with our new man in tow helping us find this devil's blood in the meantime, we went into the mines, found some dead dwarves. This is gonna be a thing, isn't it? Found some dead dwarves and then searched around a place for several minutes of skeletons and them being attracted to us but not really doing anything. And we bopped a few and then found a guy who slammed open the door, and that's where we stopped last time.
Perfect. So, yes, the metal door was kicked down, revealing a figure in midnight blue, dark black armor with the crown on its chest, very similar to the armor the Cheshire Knight wears. His half destroyed helm has revealed a skeletal face, and he seems to have spoken something, which has caused several members of the party's skin to crack and minor nosebleeds to occur. And with that, he is going to point at Damokos.
Ah,
And Damokos, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw.
Yep, that's right. Flipped it on you.
Oh, I can actually, well, I'll just manually type it at the moment. 9.
That is a failure, sir. You
Yeah,
are
it is.
frightened of this skeletal being, and he steps forward towards you, heaving his great sword on top of his shoulder, ready to slam it down on you. And it just feels wrong. It feels like he should not be here. Jethera is she is going to stay where she is. She's fine right there. She's good. Kara.
What the fuck are the rest of the skeletons doing?
Oh, they're just glowing with a dark aura that seems to be dimming the light of the torch or your light spell.
I don't like that because then I can't see. Fuck.
It's really just more of a shroud around themselves.
I'm going to back up. I'm just going to back up the stairs next to Yovin.
All right, so as you leave that skeleton's threatened,
Oh no.
it's going to go ahead and make a quick claw attack. And it's going to hit.
Great.
And as its claws rake across your arm, you take 4 points of necrotic damage.
Cool. I'm good.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
You good?
16. Cool.
All right. What else do you want to do?
Fuck these skeletons. If one attacked me, I'm going to attack it back. Fuck these skeletons.
This one is the one that attacked you.
Cool. Firebolt.
Cool. Make your attack.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh no. 2 of you are right there.
Yeah. I need Zon and Damokos. Call it even or odd. I know you guys like to hold this off until the other one says something.
Even. Ah, shit.
All right, Damokos, you're targeted by this. Kara, make another attack and do not hit.
I could. What is
What's
that?
it?
12?
12.
Ah, it misses.
Cool.
The firebolt, you shoot out the firebolt, but because the emptiness that seems to be running across your shoulder, even still, your aim is off, and you barely miss hitting Damokos in the head. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right.
What are you doing?
All right, Zon, it's your turn.
All right. Well, there's this skeleton right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna swing at him first.
Do it. Yeah, you hit, and 12 damage. Okay, so as your blade cuts through it, are you smiting this?
No.
No? Okay. As your blade cuts through this, you can almost see the darkness kind of like separate, and then it condenses around the spinal column, and I need both Zon and Damokos to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, great. They explode, too.
And you both fail, taking...
He has +3. Well, he rolled the same as me, though.
6 points of necrotic damage. And each of you take a void point.
Void point. I gotta add a thing for that so I don't forget.
Void point and how much?
6 necrotic damage.
6. Okay.
You look a little concerned there, Kara.
I'm literally
skeleton
always concerned.
Dead?
Oh, the
Or
skeleton is dead, yes.
Okay, good.
Nothing but ashes remain where it stood.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to here then, and then take my second swing at him.
All right, cool. You swing, and it glances off of his armor. Doesn't even look over at you.
Expected that.
End of your turn?
Just make sure I can't do anything else. I don't think I can. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Handyman, don't worry about him. He's fine.
I can see him.
All right. Definitely not skeleton's turns.
The hand just moved out of my my view, and I'm scared.
Oh, fuck. I forgot to change that to the thing. Okay. So, this one is going to go after the big guy right next. He's going to do a swipe with his claws, and he's going to miss. He's going to do another swipe, and he's going to hit. I assume a 19 beats your AC. Joven?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, and you take 4 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oof.
You gain a void point.
Okay.
All right. So, this one's going to come after you. He's going to make his swings. Son. First one's going to miss. Ooh, he crits on this one. And you're going to take 8 necrotic damage. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. You're good. And this one's going to rush over here. And this one's also going to attack Joven. Does a 16 beat your AC?
It meets.
Okay. All right. This one over here is going... Actually, it can stay right there. It's going to go ahead and attack Jethro. And it's going to miss. This one's going to come up behind. And it's going to attack Kara. Fuck, it's going to miss. God damn it, Damikos. What did you do to my dice? And this one's going to rush up as well.
Did nothing.
And it's now Damikos' turn.
Okay, I need to look around for a quick moment. Hi. Okay, that's where Zahn is. Okay. That guy. Oh boy. This is gonna be bad. Okay, so I can see where I'm moving. I need to keep my token this way for a moment. I am going to moving around Zahn. I'm gonna go here. And then I know I will take an attack of opportunity, but
All right, he's going to swing at you with his blade. I'm guessing a 24 hits you.
yes.
All right. Oh, he rolled low. You take 18 slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fucking fine. You're taking stronger hits. You fought a goddamn T-Rex.
Yeah. All right. And I don't know about that void point.
That's a little nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I am going to make sure if this is an action or what. It is an action. Okay. I am low on health. I am going to use, oh God. Okay, so it's gonna tell us what happens here. I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to quicken a spell. And is it touch? No, it's not. I am going to cast oh, the tough call between haste or slow. Which one to do? You know what? Let's go for slow, and I'm going to plant it.
Go ahead, draw the box.
Yeah. Let's see here.
You're not holding the dagger, are you?
Nope.
Okay.
It's a 40-foot cube.
Jesus, that's a fucking huge cube. That's like this battlefield.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much hitting like everyone, but I'm selecting only the enemies.
Okay.
So I need a wisdom save.
Gotcha. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Shit. What's the DC?
16.
All right. Big guy passes.
Of course he does.
That's a fail. That's a fucking fail. Jesus. Okay. Okay. The only one that passed was the big guy.
Okay.
Everyone else failed.
And then, as my action, I'm going to give myself a little bit of health. I'm going to spend 2 more sorcery points and give myself 2d4 worth of health, temporary health.
Sure.
Awesome. That's 5. Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Excellent. Yovin, it is your turn.
All right. Yovin's going to tightly grip his axe as he feels that sting from that claw.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to let out a growl and then a bestial battle cry as he just enters into his rage. He's going to bring his axe back like a baseball and swing it for this one's head.
Gotcha.
And you know what? He'll go do it reckless. So at advantage.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
And as you cut through it, once again, the darkness seems to sever and then combine itself around the spinal column. I need both you and Kara to make dex saves.
Because I can see it, I have advantage on it, I
Oh,
assume.
yeah. Yeah, you absolutely see this. All right. Joven passes. Kara fails. Joven, you don't take any damage. Kara, you take 4 necrotic and gain a void point.
Oh boy. And he's probably going to. I'm sorry, Karis. Probably going to attack this one again as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you definitely hit. Once again, a big explosion of shadow. This time, just you make the dex save. The fuck? Yeah, you're fine.
And then he's seeing the big guy. He's going to just go run full sprint towards him,
Sure.
getting right up in his face.
Sure.
And that would be it for his turn.
Okay. Excellent. Murav. He is going to stop. He's going to quickly dart forward after Damikos. So, Joven, you do get an attack of opportunity against him.
Well, because I did it reckless on my turn, that doesn't carry over to my attacks of opportunity, right?
Nah.
Wanted to make sure.
You swing, but by the time you get your blade there, he's already gone. He's already past you. And he's going to swing out with his great sword. And he's going to hit
What do you roll?
24.
Okay.
Oof. He's going to do 20 slashing damage.
I am going to use my reaction to expend 3 of my charged runes
Okay.
to reduce the damage by 3d6.
Good. Hey. Only 8 slashing damage.
Oh,
And you need to make that con save, and he's going to swing at you again. Not
Wait,
satisfied
hold-
that your runes have knit your skin back together.
hold on a second.
Sure.
8, so that's 0, and I reduced my health without taking into account my temp hit points, and I was like, oh god. You say con save.
Yes. And he's going to hit.
You have +3 to that con save as well.
Yeah, it's an 18.
That is a pass.
It doesn't matter, I'm down.
No, you're not.
That is going to be 22 slashing damage.
Okay, I'm gonna Aura the Guardian.
Okay.
Take that hit for him.
All right. He has to make a wisdom saving throw, doesn't he? Because of that, or no?
No. The Aura of the Guardian, starting at 7th level, you can shield others from harm at risk of your own health whenever a creature 10 feet near you takes damage. You can use your reaction to take that damage instead.
All right, cool. So he
Doesn't
swings
transfer
down.
the effects that might accompany the damage, though.
Yeah, you're still gonna need to make that con save. But he swings down, and the blade kind of passes through, and he stops, and he kind of turns. Large cut has appeared in Zon's chest. He seems to be focusing on Zon right now. But
It's a 19 on my con save.
yeah, you're good. I really want this to
What was the
fucking
damage?
go through. 22.
54. All right.
Boom. Okay. So next up is Jethro.
Since he ended his turn, I go moving up here using my reaction, chasing after him essentially, using the instinctive pounce.
Okay.
I do need to make another con save for slow.
Yeah. Wait, you didn't take damage for that second hit.
No, for the first hit.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah.
right. But at least
He's only
it was
gonna.
only
He's
eight.
only. He's only gonna make a 10 for that at least.
All right. So Jethro is going to do her turn. She's going to. She hits. Oof. Yeah, you guys hear the sound of iron hitting bone coming off from the distance where Jethro is. And then it's Kara's turn.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. I forgot what I was gonna do. Don't want to get hit by these. Oh wait, they're slowed. They can't take reactions, right?
Yep.
Cool. I'm moving away.
And they break free from the slow.
Fuck these guys. Right. No one's directly in that line. I'm casting lightning bolt directly at Mirav.
All right, that's a dex saving throw.
That is. I don't know why it didn't do that. Lightning bolt is dex of 13.
Ooh, he fails.
Good. Get fucked.
Lightning hits him right in the back. Oh, I guess in the side. He is facing Zon.
Yeah, get fucked. That's all I can do though.
25 lightning damage.
Yep.
Too bad he's immune. I'm just kidding.
Fuck this guy. He's wearing armor.
All right, that's the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
All right, Zon, it's your turn. You just got his attention.
Yep. I'm gonna take my swings at him.
Go ahead. You
Oh,
swing
I do have I have advantage. Pack tactics. I
Oh,
forgot.
that's shit. You're right.
That's still not gonna hit.
Yeah, you swing, and he kind of like knocks your blade away with his own,
All right, I'm still gonna take him in a second.
clacks his teeth at you.
That one hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
And I'm gonna second level smite his ass.
Ooh, do it.
And is he undead?
He is undead.
So he does take that extra 4.
So 10. Also, re-roll that.
Yeah,
one.
reroll one of my d6s. Still 1. So 21 total damage.
Gotcha.
10 of it being radiant.
Yes, sir. All right.
And then bonus action. I think I can do that as a bonus action. Let me just make sure. Nope, that's action.
You talking about lay on hands?
No. My I have cure wounds because I was stupid and didn't realize I had it for the longest time. But nope, that's it. I can't do anything else.
All right, excellent. Handyman. All right. Definitely not Skeleton's turn. This one's going to run up here. And it's going to start hissing.
That's not ominous at all.
All right. Their movement speed is halved, right?
Yes.
That is correct.
Right there. And right there. Okay. Constitution save. Yep.
For the slow?
Oh, no. That's for something else.
Okay.
You guys do see that the shadows kind of like grow in a little bit more and seem a little bit darker. And then this one's going to make an attack. And that's fine. Okay. Damikos, it's your turn.
Okay. To be fair, the creatures affected by slow can make a wisdom save at the end of their turns.
Oh, shit. Now, they what is it? It's 16?
Mm-hmm.
No. No. No.
Okay. just being on the level here.
They're not the wisest undead creatures.
Yeah, I was hoping the big guy would, get slowed. But all right. Well, let's see here. We need to clear the room a little bit. Well, it's a shame I don't have any third level spell slots left for Fireball.
These are weak little skeletons. I don't think you even really need that.
Yeah, but they're doing effects that I don't like.
You guys don't like void points? What are you talking about?
Void points are great.
Question
fully
is,
endorse them.
hit everything or hit one?
Hit nothing. Give up your turn.
I don't like that they sound like a tea kettle, Morgan.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
All right. I am going to use the spell, Morgan. The one that you said I could utilize in this.
Oh, yeah, the Widowgast?
Yep. I am going to use my 4th level slot and cast Web of Fire.
All right.
So I need... I'm hitting all the enemies. So I need the big guy and all the skeletons to make dexterity saving throws.
DC 16?
Yep.
Wow. All of them failed except for this one.
Which one? I didn't see it.
This one in the very back.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Oddly enough, he crit.
Skeleton.
Skeleton fuck number 4. Actually, number 3. I apologize.
Crit. Okay. In that case, he needs. I'm going to roll 8d6 damage.
Do
as
it.
columns of fire. Don't have any sorcery points, so that is 20 fire damage.
All right, now I get to see if this guy. Okay, let me add. Okay, so it's halved for
The
this
back
guy, right?
skeleton, yeah.
Okay, doesn't matter. Sets off a chain reaction from this one. So I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
Everybody has +3 right now.
I can see this, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's very specific on when I get advantage on the
I don't
dex
have
save.
advantage, but
Oof.
Okay, so Neem, you got a 15?
no, I got a 6. I don't have advantage.
Oh, you got a 6. Gotcha. Okay.
I
So the
Everybody else
only
has
one to pass,
+3.
the only one to pass is Damokos. So, Kara, you start out taking
this is gonna
6
hurt.
points of necrotic damage. Now I'm rolling for the one for everybody else. Hold on, what are you talking about? That one was fucking. And then Kara, Kara, Zon, and Joven, you take 5 points of necrotic damage, and I need all of you guys to make a wisdom saving throw. And Kara, you make yours with disadvantage because you got hit by 2.
Everybody still has +3.
You said wisdom?
Yes, Damokos, you are clear. You don't have to make it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Kit, you get another void point.
Uh,
How many you got now?
2.
Hey, collect them all.
No!
I have a feeling. I have a bad feeling that I know what those are, but I'm not gonna say it
I
Don't worry about
don't
it.
like it.
because
It's
when
a
you
fun-
say it, it becomes real.
It's a fun thing that you guys shouldn't be
What
scared of.
happened with this? Okay, you're marking it. Cool.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to get hit, so I'm gonna stay.
You're good. Take the hit.
No,
Is that the end of your turn?
I don't. Yeah, I can't do anything else. Well, I guess I could bonus action.
Oh, I need to make checks for those fucking columns. 1 second. No, it's not columns. Those are just torches. Never mind. The statues do break from the force of the repeated explosions, and they destroy the torches that were underneath them,
Okay.
which
Oh,
would
they're
come into a lot of
necrotic
effect if most of you didn't have dark vision and one of you
It's
was
true.
that spell.
Next campaign, no one has dark vision. DMC off.
I doubt it, since the only things that don't have dark vision are Dragonborn and human.
Which is the stupidest thing, because you'd think Dragonborn would have them too.
Exactly.
matter.
It's a
I'm not
But
gonna
then
get
just
fucked.
everybody would have them, and it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, I guess at the end of my turn I'll just drop concentration on slow because it's not really doing shit now.
Cool.
That's my turn.
Morgan, everything went dark.
Yeah, I accidentally deleted your character.
Oh, good.
You're
Void
back.
points.
Void points.
Speaking of void.
Oh, you,
No!
That's my turn, Morgan.
Thanks, I hate it.
All right, excellent. So, Joven, it is your turn.
All right. Joven, in his rage, he's going to crouch down almost animalistically and then jump up to grab the back of this guy's to try and grab the back of this guy's armor.
Sure.
And he's going to attempt a bonus action shove to shove this guy prone,
Cool.
and that's a athletics check for me. I don't think I get a bonus from it being snake eyes.
You do not. In fact, you have to subtract 18 from your roll. You guys actually tied. So,
Oh.
movement does nothing.
Ah. Well, since my hand's there, I'm going to bring my great axe to bear and take 2 swings at this guy's
Sure.
head. that was at advantage, so I guess is it the first number or the second number?
It's the first
Uh,
number.
Be the higher. Are you reckless attacking?
No. I just forgot to turn off advantage.
Okay, so it'd be the first number. Yeah. Either way, you swing and he manages to knock your blade, you knock your axe away.
Damn it.
Make your second one.
There we go.
Yeah, that'll hit. And so 14 total slashing damage, or 12 damage for 2 rage. Got it.
Just slam the axe blade into his shoulder.
Sure. So, what he's gonna do? Sorry, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Cool. All right. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna attack you, Domikos.
Okay.
Fuck, he's gonna hit. It wasn't that high.
What was it? Hit.
It was a 24.
God damn it! You always do 24s.
Yeah, this guy rolls really well, and he has a good to hit. It's going to be 15 slashing damage.
I am going to use my reaction to spend 2 charged runes. Roll 2d6, and we'll see what happens from here.
All right. Hey.
How much was the original? I forget.
It was 15.
You know what? Still down.
Still down?
By 1 point.
Oof.
I'm unconscious.
Actually, when you're hit by the blade, you see the blade flashing towards you, and yeah, everything goes black for the moment. You guys see Domikos like kind of fall backwards a little bit and almost like freeze frame in the air. Like as the blade hits him, blood droplets come out and even they freeze. And he is going to turn to the guy grabbing on his back, and he's going to make a swing towards you. Does a 13 hit you? No? All right. You managed to knock his sword away with your axe. Next up, Jethera. She's going to do her thing. Oh, she hits. Okay. Zon, it is your turn.
I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna keep swinging. Oh my god. Okay, I have advantage. Okay.
Woo!
Reroll one of those d6s.
Are you smiting again?
Yep. So that's gonna be 13 slashing instead. I'm gonna use another second level to smite. Oh boy!
Holy crap.
For 22 radiant damage.
And then an additional 3. So, Jesus. That's 35 total damage? Fuck.
Correct. Right. Yeah. Then I'm gonna swing again.
Yeah.
I'll take it. So 13 more slashing damage. And then I don't think I can do anything I want to do.
You don't have any more spell. You do not have any more spell slots for smite.
Oh, can I smite more than once in a turn?
Yeah, anytime you hit.
I'm smiting him again then.
Mm,
I'll take that. Jesus.
juicy.
Jeez.
So
38.
13 slashing and then another 25.
So 38 total. Jesus Christ. What's the fucking total?
Yeah, so 38 for the second hit, and then how much was that? 13 plus 35 for the first hit.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah, Jesus. Okay, we did. Kara was accidentally taken out of the initiative.
Yeah, she was
so-
right before me, so she can go now, I assume.
Yeah. Okay. So end of your turn, Kara. It is your turn.
Oh, the dead.
You're gonna toll the dead.
I'm going to toll the dead. Wisdom 15.
Okay.
Well, that's what that noise was.
So he fails. Wait. Yeah, he fails. Simple math.
2d. What do you mean cast at what level? Cantrip.
Oh, real 20.
9 damage.
Oh, it's a DC 13. I thought you were.
No, it is a DC.
What's
On
the
my
DC?
sheet, it is a 15.
Okay,
But
yeah,
not
it's-
taking my.
Yeah, roll 20
Regular.
probably didn't do it correctly. And
Alright.
shouldn't it be a D12 since he is damaged?
He is damaged.
Did I roll the wrong thing?
He
Yeah,
rolled
roll-
D8s.
Oh.
Yeah.
One more
Okay.
point of damage.
So the gong sounds, and the chipped skull starts cracking back into place. Bone starts fusing itself back together with the necrotic damage that washes over him.
Oh, shit. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Bullshit.
Is that the end of your turn?
I'm going to move to somewhere where he can't just run up and get me.
You can't run away from your nightmares.
Yes, I can, and I am.
I mean, what do you think we've been doing?
No, I'll just stay right here. This is fine. This is cool. Fine, whatever. Fucking skeletons. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Excellent. So, Handyman is going to do his thing. Ooh, finally. All right. So, he Jethra. Nice. Ooh, fuck yeah. Okay. All right. Skeletons are all dead. Damakos, you open your eyes. And you can't quite see anything yet. You do feel cool water across your back. You feel as if you're just lying in a very small 2-3 inches of water. And then the stars start to appear above you. They're alien, warped, not at all where they should be. The darkness in between the stars seems more prominent than the light shining from the stars themselves. What do you do?
Well, first off, mechanically, do I need to make a death save?
You do not.
Oh, okay, interesting. Am I like, can I move at all?
Yeah, you can move.
Okay, so I'm gonna look kind of, off to the side and see if, like, what it is, like if it's water or not. I'm
It's
laying, if I can tell.
it is rippling like water. It's cool. It's like cold like water, but it's too dark for you to
Okay.
properly see what it is.
And it doesn't feel like, it feels like there's something solid underneath me. It's not
Wait,
like
one second. I gotta go check on my son. 1 second, guys.
Okay.
How's
I'm
not
gonna
death?
not death sounds like another plane of existence.
Oh boy, you've made contact.
I've made contact. Cthulhu, come save me!
Cthulhu, please beat up the mean man in the bone armor.
Spoilers, this is when I multi-class into Warlock.
Oh boy, I gotta hit up for a second.
It's interesting not having to make a death save.
It's worrying. But also the fact that you're frozen is equally worrying.
Yes, I'm worried about that too. Although I am wondering, like, if I move in the space, like, if when I come back, if I'm going to be somewhere else.
You've just exited your body, walked out of the cave.
Well, no, like suddenly, like my body just like disappears. From me.
Oh no!
And I'm just like outside the cave.
That would be literally so stressful.
Like in Minecraft, every 5 feet in the Nether is like 20 squares.
Oh no.
I also wonder what the void point is going to do if I get healed on anything.
How many do you have? 1? Oh shit.
All right. So same thing as before. You have a movement, an action, and a bonus action.
And it feels like there's something solid underneath me. It's not like floating on water or something.
Yes, there's something you're laying on the ground.
Okay.
In a pool of water.
Other than the water, do I hear anything in the darkness?
Make a perception check.
Nope. This is an out-of-body experience.
Something just on the edge of your hearing, but you're going to need to focus more to actually hear what they're saying.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to... And that sound, it's hard to make out what it is, but does it sound like voices?
Yes, whispering.
Whispering, okay. I'm just going to kind of like carefully get up.
Cool.
To be like standing / crouching, and I'm going to move stealthily towards the voices.
Cool. Make a stealth check for me.
I will. And okay.
All right. You're moving
Yay.
as stealthily as you can through.
And then
a few
as
inches
my
of air.
bonus action, I am going to convert a second level spell slot to 2 sorcery points.
Sounds good. End of your turn.
Yes.
All right, back to the fight. Joven, you are standing right in front of the knight, right in front of this figure.
Yes.
Your ally is suspended
I don't
above the
know.
ground. Well, he is not falling. He's like mid-fall. Blood droplets are in the air around him. He is physically suspended above the ground.
That is true. It's just that there's this guy in his view, and he's gonna make sure he falls and gets hurt. So bonus action. This time it's a bonus action shove. I'm flavoring it as him just trying to take his axe and sweep the legs.
Gotcha. Okay. You get him.
He falls down prone. Good. Joven just with an animalistic like shout of brings the axe like way up like this and just slams it straight down on the skull's like plate armor chest.
All right. Go ahead.
And because he's prone, this has advantage.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit. So 17. 38. Okay.
And then just like he's gonna take his foot and he's just gonna slam it down on the axe blade that's stuck in the chest plate as a second attack.
Sure.
Which misses.
Yeah, you go to stamp down, but one of his arms is clamped onto the axe and steadily pushing up. So the axe actually doesn't budge out.
Ooh.
End of your turn?
Yes.
All right, Mrav is going to like grind the axe blade across the crown symbol on his chest. And let me add this. What's the aura? Sorry, it's phone is not working with me.
Ooh.
And everyone within that starts to feel a deathly chill, with the only exception of being, of course, Damikos. And then he's going to spend half of his movement to stand back up. All right. Jethra's turn. All right, she's going to come running up the stairs to about right here and then just stop. Eyes wide open in surprise. All right. Kara, since you're starting your turn in this aura, you take 2 points of cold damage.
Don't like this. I don't like whatever the fuck is happening. I'm gonna scoot up so that I can see him. And cast Firebolt.
All right. Do it, do it. I need to get rid of this.
Shit.
The firebolt hits the the pauldron of his shoulder and does not. It just sputters out against the dark steel. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna back up. Nope,
Cool.
that's all.
All right. Zon?
All right.
He's bloodied. Well, as bloodied as a skeletal creature can get.
Yeah. Fuck. Hold on. I'm gonna check my spell slots left. And this cat has decided to lay on my keyboard. Alright, I'll have just enough. He better fucking die. I'm gonna go for hitting stuff.
Sure.
Okay.
That's a hit.
That's max damage. And I'm gonna level 1 smite.
26.
26. One more attack. I reroll that too. Alright, so it's 13 slashing. And I'll smite one more time.
Cool. Also, for starting in his aura, you do take 4 points of cold damage.
No, I don't care.
Cool. I understand you have a shit ton of health. Just needed to have that on there.
Fuck. I'll do another 8.
13, 21.
So, yes.
Yeah, he's not looking so good. His armor is chipped, like half his skull is broken. He kind of looks over at Kara almost expectantly, like she's gonna throw another necrotic spell at him.
Please heal me.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Can't do anything. Well, is it possible to move into Damokos' space and kind of push him back with a bonus action?
Yeah, I'd allow that. Make
Sure.
an athletics check.
Sure. Without advantage, so an 11.
Right. So you push against him to kind of move him, but you can't, like, as you reach for him, your hand kind of starts pushing up against what feels like an invisible wall.
Alright then. I'll just be in his space then.
Okay. All right, handyman. Okay. Skeletons are gone. I'm going to trash him out of here. Okay, Damokos, your turn again. The voices don't really, as you're following the voices for what seems like a good 20, 30 minutes, they don't really seem to be coming from any distance that you can tell. They always seem to be just ahead of you.
Oh, God.
Make a quick perception check for me.
Sure. While I figure out what.
So you kind of stop and you're looking around and you see movement coming from the water. Almost like something comes out of it and then goes back down. Ripples get sent out and bounce off of your feet.
Other than the water, is there like land, like dry land anywhere? Or is it just like water?
Not that you can see.
Okay. So basically, in the immediate vicinity that I've been going is water. I'm going to keep moving around, trying to find my way stealthily still.
Cool. Make another stealth check. You're moving as stealthily as you can through 2 to 3 inches of water. Better than most.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to convert a first level slot to a sorcery point.
Sure. I need you to make a DC 11 Constitution save. You gain a void point.
Oh shit. Okay.
Anything else you want to do?
Nah, that's it.
Cool.
Would he still get my +3?
No.
All right.
All right.
I'm right there, Morgan.
You are and you aren't. All right, Joven.
All right. Joven's just tired of this guy. He is just going to reckless attack,
Sure.
and this time he's going to aim for the head.
Cool.
Oh, that's not the button.
You definitely hit. All right. You cleave across his chest, just under his neck, and he looks up at you, and he's getting ready to swing back. Make your second attack.
Yep. Oh, no.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you cleave, chopping his skull in half. The plated helm falls to pieces on the ground. And then he kind of stands up again and is leaning back towards you. Oh, you also take 5 points of cold damage
Okay,
for being in the aura.
no problem. I think that'll be it for me.
Cool. It's his turn. He's going to go ahead and attack you. And because you reckless attacked, he gets advantage.
Yes, he does.
Oh, that last attack shouldn't have hit,
It didn't.
actually. Yeah, it didn't hit.
That's why I was like, oh no, because it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just looked at the damage. Okay, he is actually at... That's dope. Okay, so his head is not cleaved in half. He's going to attack you. That's a hit.
Mhm.
And that's a crit.
Oh.
That's
Rebuke the
21
violence.
slashing. You rebuking the crit?
Yes.
Okay. that
So
was
it's
just the
gonna
regular...
no. It's not taking the damage or reducing the damage or anything. He has to make a wisdom save or take that damage right back.
Oh, okay. So let's wait. So you take 21 damage. Rolling
Reduced
crit
it.
damage now.
Is that already reduced or?
No, it is not. So you
Okay.
take 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
A little frustrating to be on the other side of it. It's gonna be a fuck ton of damage. 6, 12, 17, 41, 47 points of damage total. from this crit hit. What's the DC?
13.
13. Okay, let's. I'm gonna roll this out on.
I mean,
the
if he
page.
fails, he takes half.
That's still gonna be enough.
And it comes back as radiant, by the way.
Oh fuck yeah!
In case that
that'll
makes a
ruin him.
difference.
That does. Okay. All right, guys. What's it gonna be? You said the DC was 14?
13.
13? He passes. Joven, you take, how much did I say? 47? Half is 23 points of slashing
yes.
damage. Not as scary, but still
That's a lot.
pretty bad.
So he takes 23 radiant damage back.
Oh, he passed.
Yeah, he still takes half.
Oh, he still takes half?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
powerful.
he, after that hit, after he cuts through, radiant light shines from through his body. And he croaks out, Velirine, and then crumbles into dust. And now we're going to hop to Damokos.
Yay.
Okay. I would be immediately going over and using my last spell slot to cure wounds him if that makes a difference.
Make a heal check using your charisma modifier.
Sure. So just like a straight charisma roll?
It's not a healing fucking thing? I thought there was.
No.
Medicine check. That's what I mean.
Medicine
Not
check.
healing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pathfinder terms. Just was playing Pathfinder the other day.
Oh, congrats.
Okay. That will come into play in a moment.
Yep.
Go ahead, roll out the amount of health he'll receive.
Sure.
Yeah, that just barely made it.
9.
Okay, cool. So, Damokos,
Yes.
you are standing in the water. You just saw movement about 45 feet away from you.
Okay.
What do you do?
Damagos would be the one to do that. I know you're there. Show yourself.
The water starts to ripple as if something's swimming towards you. And then there's the faint coming from beneath you. When you look down, the water starts to shift. And you see your family home. Your father walking in through the door. You know your mom's inside. Just by knowing. And then the house starts to burn. Slowly, as it fades away, the smoke left behind starts to resemble the host sitting on his chair.
Like in front of me? Well,
No, it's under the water.
oh, under the. Okay. I don't know since I've seen you. I say out loud, mostly to myself, but still out loud. It doesn't do anything.
No. But
Was
the mark on your arm does start to burn.
okay.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw, but instead of your proficiency, add 2.
So instead of 3, add 2, or add 2 on top of the
No,
proficiency?
get rid of your proficiency modifier. So -1.
Okay, -1. Okay.
Yeah, essentially.
-1. That's a 26.
All right. The burning fades away almost immediately.
Okay. Was that I saw? Where am I? I just ask out loud, seeing if there's any sort of response.
The water starts to froth and bubble about 10 feet away.
I cautiously go over to it.
Sure. Peering into this one, you see what looks like a castle. It gives you not a warm, cozy feeling, but it definitely deadens the amount of emptiness that you feel coming from around you.
Okay.
And there's more whispering.
I'll try to focus on the whispers to hear what they're saying if I can.
Sure, make a now you can actually hear them in full. What I need you to do is make a investigation check.
13.
The words are starting to sound familiar to you. You can't quite place where you heard them from, but they are sounding familiar. And in the meantime, we're going to hop back to the group. So, Zon, you did cast your Cure Wounds on him, and you could see his mark glowing through his clothes. And then the glow turned off.
Okay. Is he still frozen?
He is still frozen. What you do see is that next to the pile of ashes that was the skeletal being is his greatsword, which is slowly shrinking in size. The blade itself has a sharpness to the top, but is serrated partially through to the hilt. And since, you guys are free to do whatever. What do you guys want to do?
There aren't any more skeletons scratching it up here, are there?
There's not. There's
Okay.
just a wooden door.
I'm going to
Hold
plant
on. Kara was talking.
Yeah, go ahead.
my apologies.
I'm gonna check whatever the fuck this is out.
Sure. So it's a
Open the
wooden.
door.
You
If
cannot.
I can. I can't.
So you pull on the little wood, like the little rope handle, and it seems to be stuck, as if something's barred it from the other side.
Oh. I'm gonna call back to the others. There might be someone behind this door. Or something, I don't know. But it's locked and I can't get it open. But they seem pretty interested in it. Wherever they are outside of my cone of light.
One problem at a time.
All of the problems at
This
once.
one is still a little frozen here. I am unsure of how to fix it. And I want to investigate this dead dude's body and see if there's anything of use
Oh, yeah. Throw an investigation check for me.
other than this shrinking sword. Yeah, that's not helpful.
So there's armor chunks, bone chunks, and like bone ash, and the sword, which is shrunk into the size of a long sword.
All right. Pick up the sword.
Make a DC. Make a Constitution saving throw to hold on to this sword.
Sure. 22.
22. Okay. You take. Oof. Nine points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
The sword is far too cold for you to be able to hold.
All right. Put that down. Try to get close to Damakos again. See if anything's happening.
Sure, make a quick medicine check. You can't really tell. No idea what the fuck is going on. You can't really touch him. Something's always stopping you. The closest you've gotten is about an inch away from his skin before hitting that invisible wall. All right. Joven, what are you doing?
I'm going to just plant the head of my axe in the ground, using it to support myself as I just am clutching that massive cut on me.
Yeah.
It's like, ow, that really hurt. That one really got me. Everyone okay?
For the most part.
And now that he's not in his murderous rage fog of his vision, he's going to see that Damakos is apparently frozen in place. And just Joven's going to try and walk over, and he's going to try and like touch Damakos if he can.
Yeah, make an athletics check. I mean, you hit the wall. You can't quite touch him. All right, back to Damakos.
Yeah. Okay. So I've been getting answers while asking questions, so I will ask, how do I leave this place? See if anything happens, like water bubbling or
After a few moments, water starts to froth and bubble about 20 feet away from you this time.
go over to it.
So you go over and you look in, and at first you can't quite see anything. You can more hear what sounds like a tire, not tire, you wouldn't know tire swing. More, you hear more as like wood creaking under the weight of like holding something.
Mhm.
And you see a dark figure swaying underneath the tree. Then you notice a rope connecting the person to the tree. And then the light starts to show on it, and you see the host is hanging from a tree.
Interesting. Whether I could interpret that. Oh God. Is there any way I could infer, like, if it is being literal, like kill the host to leave this place, or like kill yourself to leave this place?
It's whatever, Dom. You can make an insight check.
I have to do that because I'm inferring it as both right now to the player. Yeah.
I mean, this thing has focused quite a bit on the host.
Host, yeah.
But as you're staring at this, you hear water splashing behind you and the sound of stone grinding against stone.
I turn to look.
So behind you, you see a massive golden structure rising out of the water. It has steps leading up to the very top of it that grow out, and the first step is grows out of the water right in front of you.
We look around, see if there's anything else happening. And if nothing else happens, I guess I will start walking up the steps.
So you start walking up the steps, and we're going to hop back to the group.
Ah!
What's everybody doing?
And I actually want to try and poke him now. Everybody else is poking him.
Make an athletics check.
My frozen body is just doing a single thumbs up.
Why did I move that far?
Oh, I moved you to get you over
Oh.
there, since you can't poke him from over there. So
Long
yeah,
distance.
you can't make it to him. Invisible wall.
I'm gonna try again. And then if this doesn't work. Nope. Okay.
Yep, invisible wall.
Alright. I'm gonna go over here. See if there's anything over here that he was doing.
Cool. So inside, you see a dead body of a miner clutching a pouch in one hand. You also see a black chest made of metal sitting against the wall.
Okay.
Where's the chest?
I guess I'm just gonna go investigate.
Cool. What are you investigating first?
The miner.
Cool. Make an investigation check.
Oh my
So-
lord.
You do see the pouch. You open up the pouch and look inside, and it is partially full of red crystals, some of which have been crushed already.
All right. Just gonna
I'm good.
dump that in the bag of holding.
Cool. Put
Round our drugs.
fourth of a bag of devil's blood. All right. And next up, Joven.
I'm gonna look to Kara since she's nearby and just like, is this something he's ever done before?
To my knowledge, no. But also, I haven't been traveling with these people for very long. So I could have done it before.
I mean, it's been like at least a month.
Yeah. That's not terribly long to Kara.
Well, can I see some of the frozen blood droplets?
Yes,
I'm gonna try and reach out and grab one of those.
sure. Make an athletics check.
We're so
You,
terrible.
I can't believe you have +7 in athletics and rolled a 10.
I know, right?
You grab the blood droplet in your hand, and you can feel it kind of like burst against your grip. When you open your hand up, there is blood splatter.
All right, so we can grab this stuff. It's just him that's stuck, it seems.
And with that, we're going to hop back to Damakos, who has made it to the top of this structure. It seemed at the very top.
How tall is it? Tall
Oh,
enough.
it's a good 60 feet up in the air.
Okay. So don't fall.
Wouldn't suggest it. There are no hand railings.
Good to know.
So there seems to be sort of a brazier or brazier.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
The internet will
And-
correct us.
Yeah, or get really angry. And there seems to be, in order to get to it, you have to slip your arm through a device, and that leaves the part that would have your tattoo above the brazier.
Tattoos on one arm, though. I could do the other arm.
You could.
um, looking at this space that I have to slip my arm through, does anything seem
There are no
Not.
spikes inside of it, if that's what you're asking.
like, yeah, well, not necessarily spikes, but
But when you do crouch down and take a look in, you see at the very end, right where your hand would go, there is what looks like a handle that you
Oh,
would
great.
hold on to.
Symbol of Doom, this shit. Okay.
Stop calling out my sources.
um, Given the fact that he hasn't been in communication with the host for quite a while, thanks to something.
No idea what that could be.
Yeah, no idea what that could be. It's gonna try his arm that doesn't have the host sign on it first.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna reach in, wrap my hand around the lever, waiting to see if anything happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Without like actually moving the lever, does it feel like it pulls like
It's not like a
down
lever.
or
It's more of a grip.
more of a grip? Okay, but
Yeah.
nothing seems to be happening.
No.
Okay. I clench really hard. Nothing happens.
You clench really hard, and you can feel like you can hear mechanisms moving underneath your hand, but nothing happens.
Okay. Well, I probably shouldn't stay stuck here. Here goes. I'm going to pull that arm out.
Okay.
I'm going to put the arm in that has the sign. I'm
Excellent.
going to grab the handle.
So when you grab on the handle without squeezing, you almost see the metal wrapping itself around your arm,
Yeah.
shifting your arm into place so that the tattoo is right above the brazier.
At this point, if I let go of the handle, does anything happen? Like does it stay there or does it like release or?
Your arm stays where it is. Like
Oh boy.
it doesn't move it back to where you reached in and the
Mm.
tattoo is facing out here.
All right, so I'll keep holding the handle then.
You gonna
'Cause
squeeze the handle?
Can't do anything else.
You squeezing the handle?
Yes.
So you squeeze, you hear the ignition, and black flames burst from the brazier and wrap themselves around your arm. You can see the tattoo being burned away, see the flames almost being sucked into the space where it was, and then you pass out. Okay, back to everyone else. So, Damakos is frozen. You have just investigated the body zone and got the pouch of devil's blood. There's the chest left in the room. Joven has the handful of blood, and Kara, I assume, is looking panicked as fuck. What's everyone doing?
Search the chest, I guess, now.
Sure. So when you
nothing
walk
else
up to
to
the
do.
chest, you have dark vision, right?
Correct.
Cool. So you see since you're in darkness with none of the light spell around you, you see that the chest has intricate designs that seem to softly glow in the night. Glow in the darkness.
Oh, shit.
It says on the top, it says Marav, Guardian of the Wilds. Marav being spelled how it was in the thing.
Yeah, I assumed.
URAV.
Time to open it up.
All right. So you reach down. You don't really see like a latch or anything to that lock would be clicked on. You lift up the chest, and it looks like it's already been looked through, partially.
Sure.
You do find some books. What looks like a odd. You can tell it's a portrait, but it doesn't look like it's been painted. It looks extremely old. It has creases where it was bent, folded up into a square. And it's a portrait of a young man and a baby. You also you find the books. Are you looking through the collection of books you found?
I'm just looking through everything that's in here.
Cool. So you're shuffling through. It really seems more like these. You find some. You recognize them as clothes, but they are so different. They are darker with red trim. They're extremely soft to the touch, but flexible, and they're flexible but tough. Like you feel like you wouldn't be able to tear this easily. It was made to be worn through rough activities. And in one of the books, like on the like they just seem to be journals. You can tell that because it looks like there are dates above certain pages. One of them is completely empty. The cover has what looks like an exploding star on the front. And the pages are as black as night.
All right, then.
Perfect. And we're going to hop on to either Kara or Joven.
Is there anything weird going on with Damokos' arm? Well,
Damokos, your arm was covered up, right?
Well, I mean, I'm wearing a robe, but in my state of like frozenness falling backwards, it's your call, really, if it would show at all.
Yeah, you are unable to see. You'd have to be able to move his sleeve down to look at his arm. Tattoo.
Do that. I'm just gonna try and like.
And
push on him
Zahn
again
was
since
seeing
we
a
can.
glow.
Zahn did see a glow, and then the glow went away.
Yeah. Since Joven could grab a blood drop, I assume if we can touch him, then he'll be fine. So I'm gonna try again.
Go ahead, try again.
Ugh.
No. Same invisible wall.
Damn it.
Joven, what are you doing?
I think if I just push hard enough, I might be able to grab him.
Can you do that without hurting him, though? 'Cause this doesn't look good.
It really doesn't. I'll try to aim for the sleeves.
All right.
Something not like vital on him. And I'm just gonna try and like steady up and then like push as hard as he can to try and grab Damokos by the sleeves.
Okay, excellent. Make an athletics check.
Oh my
God.
god!
You reach out to grab, and invisible wall. I would have thought.
I'm still pushing against it, by the way. I'm not
almost
backing
tempted
off.
to tell you to go into a rage to get the advantage on this fucking
I'm
check.
tempted. I'm tempted. But I'm like pushing against it as much as I can. I'm not backing off after.
Invisible wall.
Yep.
So, after a few more moments, Damokos hits the ground and the blood droplets splatter. Damokos, you wake up on a cold stone floor with 9 hit points.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Immediately look around for Skeleton Dude.
You see a bunch of skulls all over the ground. Actually, really just ash fucking everywhere.
Ash everywhere.
And you also see the discarded longsword that it was a great sword, but now it's a longsword that the skeleton dude was wielding.
Joven's still pushing on him when he falls.
No, Joven couldn't get his hands around him, but I guess too, if someone was just now looking at the situation, it would look like Joven pushed a wounded man to the ground.
You're free.
Are you all right?
I mean,
The spot where your tattoo was feels exceedingly cold.
exceedingly cold. Gonna kind of rub both my arms with my hands, just to kind of like warm, like act like I'm warming myself up a bit. Guess I could just cast. No, don't have that. I mean, I don't know. It was weird. What happened out here or in
You
here?
froze mid-fall, and it was actually kind of creepy, honestly.
There was like an invisible wall around you or something.
Froze.
I'm gonna
Well.
call into the room. Zahn, he's awake.
All right. I'll bring the chest with me.
The chest is surprisingly light. So you easily pick it up and bring it with you. You guys see him walk into the room with a dark metal chest. As soon as the light spell touches the chest, Zahn, you notice the wording fades away.
All right. That's intriguing. Well, I found this. Just sort of holding the chest up.
Hey, that might be what the note was talking about.
That's correct. Someone had gone through it before I had gotten to it, but there are some strange things in here.
There
Not
is
that we
a
need
lock.
them.
There's a locked door back there, so that someone might still be here.
I don't believe this was theirs.
Okay.
I'm
don't-
sorry,
it
I'm
doesn't-
tired.
Yes.
If there's anyone in there, we should find out.
It's like barred from the inside.
Well, have you tried saying hello?
No.
Well, try that.
Jesus.
I can go over as well if you
Yeah.
need some help.
I should not go by myself. I have 9 health.
Hey.
You guys can start a club.
Does
9
anyone
crew.
look very beat up and need health?
Yeah, almost everyone does.
We're all at 9.
I will give.
We're all
Each-
at 9.
I'll give each
All
of
at
them
9.
10 of my lay on hands. So each of you get 10,
Oh my
and I have
God.
no lay on hands left.
Yeah, that crit
Ooh.
took me down to 9 hit points.
Oh my God.
No. Sure you want to do all your lay on hands?
Yes.
9 health gang.
Well, now you're all at
19 health gang.
19.
19
Hey,
health gang.
19
Zahn.
health gang.
when you put your hand on Domicos, you lay on hands. I want you to do a quick perception check for me.
Sure.
Hey, Morgan, do I still have 2 void points?
You still do.
Okay.
You notice that the healing light washes over him. For a second, the veins in Zon's neck seem to be black.
Damikos, you mean?
Yeah, Domicos. Not did I say
Okay.
Zon? Domicos.
Yes.
I'm
I can
also
see my
tired.
own veins in my neck.
Out of body experience. Go.
Now Zon wakes up in a pool of water.
Oh God.
We all have void points, so it's possible.
I'm gonna do my own medicine check. Because I'm not good with medicine, but might as well check.
Well, veins definitely aren't supposed to
Yeah,
look like
they're
that.
not supposed to be black.
But it does only appear for a flash of a second and then goes away.
I mean, 99% of your times you don't see your own veins to begin with, so...
I did mean Domicos, not Zon.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
also a
you
tiefling.
don't see most people's veins to begin with unless they're meatheads. Feeling all right?
I mean, well, other than the obvious of being a little beat up, but just a little old. But that could be a side effect of,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It should just be a side effect, but we'll check on it later. For now, please, someone go talk to this person on the other side of this door, if there is even a person back there.
All right, let's go.
You got it.
Just
Just following their lead. Because it's also dark in here.
Well, she does have the light spell still up.
I do.
Okay.
So you guys are facing this wooden door that is locked from the other side.
I'm gonna knock. Just. Is there anyone alive in there?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
You hear just faintly from the other side of the door. Whispering, if you couldn't hear me do that. Like muttering.
Great.
God damn it, if I was literally just on the other side of the door.
There's something back there, but I can't understand what they're saying, can I?
No, you cannot.
Someone's.
But it's not like they're speaking a different language. It's more like they're just saying something that you just barely. I mean, you got a fucking door in your way.
Do
That is a
either of you
shitty wooden plank door, but still.
do either of you think you can knock this down?
I can
Wow.
try.
I know I could knock it down. It's just
I want to see.
that's a little violent.
Zon, I swear to God, if neither of you are gonna do it, then back up.
I got it. No need.
I'll help you.
All right, both of you throw athletics checks.
Where
Nice.
were you with Domico?
Jesus.
It was waiting for a worthy opponent.
I mean, I still haven't rolled above a 10 in the last, except for
All
that
right,
perception
back
check.
to initiative order. No, I'm just kidding. You
wow.
you both do like where Zonmore kicks the door open. Fucking I almost called you Garen. Joven just shatters the hinges on the other side, and the door slumps down. The wood that was holding it shut is broken. You see a dead miner with a bloody pickaxe and another miner hunched over, looking at something in his hands. And you guys also see a bunch of fucking devil's blood in like boxes.
I kicked on that side of the door for a reason.
It's fine.
Whatever. Yeah,
I can't see anything.
actually can't see into there.
I'm in the void.
I can.
Oh yeah, no, I need to get out of the way, guys.
No problem.
Where are you? Ah, fuck.
All right.
There.
It's not actually a whole lot to see.
Jethro.
Nice. She's just chilling out behind you guys.
I am going to head to the one that's still alive. And what? Hello? Are you okay?
He is too hunched over the object, but it's odd. While the other dwarves did have like darker skin, more like the color of earth and stone, he seems to be grayer, significantly grayer.
As in, like, pale? Or
As in,
like, he's...
literally gray. Where the other dwarves had a sort of a more brown skin tone, he has a gray skin tone.
Can I understand what he's saying from this distance?
Yeah, he seems to be muttering, "All mine. They're not going to take it from me. This is mine. All mine. No one's going to touch it because
Okay.
it's mine."
Gollum.
Yeah, essentially.
I'm gonna get right up next to him and just sort of... Are you okay? We've cleared out the skeletons.
He doesn't seem to notice you. It's as if he can't hear you.
I'm gonna touch his shoulder.
So you reach out and touch his shoulder. First of all, this is the coldest living thing you've ever touched in your life. And then he turns and looks at you. Pupils completely gone. Eyes are completely white. And he's going to swing out at you with an orb that is black and reflective. Does a 23 beat your AC?
Yeah, it still hits.
Oh, fuck. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he cracks you in the side of the head with this orb.
Ow.
And he tries to scurry past everyone. Everyone gets attacks of opportunity against him.
Yeah, I mean, he hit me
Can I
first.
use my attack of opportunity to grapple?
So you reach out to grab him, and then he is cut in half by Zon.
Oh.
Oh! Ah!
And his top half tumbles over, and the orb rolls towards the group of people over here. So I'm going to put you more over here. He died. I'm going to add that on there. And the orb, yeah, it's in between Kara, Joven, and Damakos right now.
Just cleaning my plate off.
I'll go ahead and I'll go.
Barrack.
Sure.
I'll go ahead and pick it up.
Boss.
Oh no.
Damakos, you pick it up. It feels light. You can feel magic energy running through this. Add Orb of Velirine in your inventory.
Orb of Velirine.
You can use this as a spellcasting focus.
Ooh.
Careful with that. I think it might have made him crazy.
I will keep that in mind.
High chance it may be cursed or some sort of maddening device.
Well, currently it just feels light, and I can tell it's. I can feel the magic on it. But
Well, that makes it even more worrying to me.
it's all right. I have an anti-magic dagger. We'll be fine.
I,
Yeah, but I have what now?
We'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
oh
so you're
yeah,
holding...
that
Are you-
hand thing is back.
No, I'm not holding the dagger.
Okay. Cool.
Sort of just point everyone behind them. That hand thing is back.
What? I'm gonna whip
What?
around.
It is just standing there on its nails.
Gross.
I thought that would have probably went away with weapon
For,
on
for what it matters, it did help me with fighting off one of the skeletons.
it helped you.
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
is it making any sort of like aggressive moves?
It's just kind of chilling there, facing
Ah.
towards you guys.
As much as I hate this, I'm gonna go down and take a look at the hand.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. I gotta turn I can't turn myself around. There's a thing over it. Investigation. Where? I got a 20.
All right, a 20. So,
I needed
It
these rolls
is-
earlier.
it is a old elven hand, but it's far older than it should be. It's definitely been here a lot longer than the flesh should have stayed on it. And when you do kind of crouch down near it, it raises up its pointer finger.
Like it's going for an ET kind of.
No, it's kind of like this, not like that, like this. Almost like it's offering it to you. Like a handshake.
I'm gonna take the finger and just gently shake it.
Yeah, shakes your hand with its finger. You guys ignore the fairy dragon, but you head towards the hand. Got it.
It made me kick in a beehive. This one has at least been helpful.
Listen, man. Everyone's into different things.
I guess if it ain't hurting nobody, there's no point in really doing anything about it.
Can I offer my hand out to it to see if it climbs on?
Yeah, sure. It climbs onto your hand. You can feel the old nails kind of like sitting there in your own hand as this disembodied hand is just chilling in your own.
I'm gonna put it on my shoulder.
Sure. Now you have a disembodied hand on your shoulder.
That is disgusting.
Oh,
If you
there are
would so
plenty
like-
more things that are disgusting in this fucking country, and I hate it.
If you would so like, you
Okay.
can make the disembodied hand your familiar. It'll just take like a long rest to do the ritual for it.
Yeah, he's a buddy now. He's friend-shaped.
Oh, he's not the friend-shaped guy. Don't worry. Friend-shaped guy is much bigger.
No, he's friend-shaped.
What they say, time to multi-class ranger now.
Everyone's
Uh,
classes.
In the meantime, because I am very confused by that entire interaction,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take one of these large crates of devil's blood and just dump it into the bag of holding.
Sure. Add like 20
That is-
pounds.
How
of
are you?
devil's
Alright.
blood.
How are you even fitting all that in there?
Magic.
Well, yeah, that's actually probably the best way of describing it.
We got rid of everything else that was in that bag to make room.
I mean, a bag of holding is actually technically kind of big. It's like a 4-foot long bag. It's not like a little tiny pack.
Well, that's how you spell his name.
Yeah, you thought I'd just go with the normal spelling of
Yes. All right.
Why?
Eric. It's no longer a bag of devouring.
I know.
You guys released the creature that lived inside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Gilvin
did.
doesn't know any of that.
And it definitely isn't murdering an entire town right now.
It's
Oh,
fine.
How was I supposed to know? I'm just gonna investigate the rest of this room, make sure there's nothing else in here we should know about.
Sure. Make an
Oh,
investigation
God.
check.
I'm gonna roll up to Morath with a fucking disembodied hand.
Yeah,
I
you
mean-
thought
Yeah,
your
you
mom was
are.
pissed before.
I've
And
been
a
thinking about this
tattoo.
entire time. Like, who? What person isn't gonna be suspicious of any person with a disembodied hand on them?
He's friend shaped. Leave
I
him
mean-
alone.
To be fair, it is Moroth, where there are a lot of necromancers.
Sure, but at the current moment, in the month left of traveling we probably have left, who is not going to look at it suspiciously?
So,
I know it's friendly, and I look at it suspiciously.
so from what you can gather here, it looks like the miners had broken into this area, the ruins, and had set about exploring. They found the chest, opened the chest, took that orb out of it, which brought the skeletons to life. It, for some reason, caused that one dwarf to go insane and start killing the other dwarves and then barricade himself in that room with the devil's blood. And you can assume that's what caused the devil's blood shortage.
All right then. I repeat all of that in a very Sherlock Holmes style, because I definitely formulated that myself.
Pointing out all the pickaxe markings.
We got what we
Well,
came for,
Yeah.
and then some.
Now we can help your friend. Hopefully.
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 Here's hoping.
Let's leave this cave, please,
Yes,
before we
let's.
attract any more hands.
So, you guys head out of the mine with your. I honestly forgot you guys had a bag of holding. I was expecting you guys to each be carrying a crate of devil's blood, but that's fine. So,
I always
guys-
assumed he didn't need a whole lot of it anyway, so I'm not going to take all of this.
you have 20 pounds of it. It's gonna whatever
Yeah.
it's used for. Not saying it's drugs. It's gonna be used a lot.
Well, I'm not giving him all of it anyways. He doesn't need
You might
all of
want to
that.
be careful about ever getting searched and having that stuff.
I mean,
So,
bag of holding, unless they turn it out, they're not going to know what's in there.
I can't go through the magical TSA.
so you guys do make it through the gates a lot easier than I had planned, and you guys eventually make it back to the Wandering Shepherd, where Eric is nowhere to be seen inside.
I go over to the counter and see if there's another fucking vial that needs to be thrown against a wall.
There are several, in fact.
Oh my god.
I'm just going to pick one
Want
up
me
gently
to
with two
help you?
fingers and just drop it on the ground.
So you hear the clunk of glass hitting something hard, and oh fuck! And Eric kind of stands up. What the hell are you doing? Just kind of dropping glasses over the side of a fucking table.
Why are you on the floor?
Yes,
a good
please
question.
explain.
Did you get the devil's blood?
Yes.
Let's see it.
Reach inside the bag of holding, just pull out like a handful.
So you drop the crystals. He goes, "Oh, perfect!" and pulls out the mortar and pestle, crushes them up, puts them out on the counter, and just perfect, excellent.
What?
Thank you. So,
What?
that's your friend. I would fix him, but somebody came by and picked him up.
What?
Yeah, one of your buddies did. Creepy guy, really. I don't know what kind of people you hang out with, Zod, but they're real creeps. Present company, partially included. You do have a hand on your shoulder.
Y'all have more friends?
What did they look like?
He was kind of wearing a weird outfit, kind of like a vest kind of thing with pants and shiny shoes. Couldn't see his face. Weird, kind of like a metal plate or something over it. Weirdest fucking thing. But he said he was good friends and said to picks up a piece of paper. Remind you what you're doing. And to oh yes, not get distracted.
I'm just looking around. I'm like,
God.
what your friend worried?
There are other bottles on this fucking table, right?
Oh yeah, there's a lot. Most of them are filled with fucking liquid. Some of them are corked.
Gonna pick one up that's corked at random and hurl it at a wall.
Sure. So you hurl it at the wall. It kind of fizzles, and then the paint starts peeling off of it. Well, glad I didn't drink that one.
Eric, did you have me pick up drugs for you?
Someone stole a body and you're concerned that we went out to a mine to pick up drugs for him?
Well, let's not say the T word so loud, eh? It's not drugs.
I was going to get to that. But did you
They're
have me pick up
enhancers.
drugs for you
They're not
and
drugs.
then give our friend away?
He said he was your friend, and he paid quite a bit of gold.
I'm gonna reach across the table and punch him in the face.
Yeah, sure. Make an attack roll.
Cool. His strength is -1. Shit. Wait, what is unarmed?
I thought you're proficient at swinging your fists.
Oh, I actually have +2. So fuck that.
So you
11.
swing, and he just full drops below the counter and then shoots back up again.
What is wrong with you?
He had the code word. Wait, did we set up a code word?
No.
What code word, Eric? What code word?
He looks at the paper again. I don't know. It's not written down.
Oh, I am sorry for what's happened to y'all. I can't speak for Eric himself, but I am sorry that it's. Did you see where he went? Maybe what direction?
No, he asked for the body. I said no, and then he gave me the code word, and then I woke up on the floor with a bunch of gold.
You woke up on the floor.
Yeah.
Were you unconscious?
Happens from time to time.
Eric, are there any more shepherds around?
He looks at the same sheet of paper. Nope. But it's fine. Closing up shop anyway. We're heading out to help your family, yeah?
Will there be any more shepherds in town tonight?
No.
Do any shepherds exist at all?
Oh, I'm the only wandering shepherd. That's why it's the wandering shepherd and not the wandering shepherds.
Eric, I just remembered something, and I'm very sorry to do this to you, but unfortunately we will not need your services.
Are you sure? Because I got the next
I
batch
am
all ready to go.
100%. If you have them ready to go, you can give them to me actually directly, and I will take them.
Yeah, they're... You know how sensitive the treatments are.
Yes.
It's better if someone who knows how to handles them. Plus, I
will
don't label
figure it
any of
out.
my equipment.
I will figure it out. Just give me whatever batch you have, and I will figure it out.
Sure. It'll be 500 gold pieces.
I will hand him the 500 gold pieces that I have.
He accepts it. Also, more of the devil's blood. Because I know there was more.
There was about 10 or so crates worth still in the cave that we did not take, assuming that it would be picked up by whoever actually owns it.
Stuff's in the back. And he leaves and pops his head back in. Oh, when you're done, close up, yeah? And then the door shuts.
Go in the back and hope that I find something that's actually labeled.
Yeah, you gotta make an investigation check at
Yeah,
disadvantage.
I
This
would
guy's
assume
so
so.
scatterbrained.
It's knocking all of the shit off of the table.
I'm just looking for anything that I recognize or somewhat recognize.
So, based on your past experiences, you do know that the solution that he was creating is bright yellow and bright orange, which you do find vials of it, but you also find a bunch of other vials too. Different powders, different colored liquids, all kind of bunched up with the orange and yellow vials.
I'm just taking all of it. I'm just scooping it into the bag of holding and hoping that it is what I need.
Add crate of Mad Alchemist supplies. You also do see like his collection of potions. There are a great deal of health potions, some blue potions, some sludge-like potions, and one potion that you swear is kind of looking at you. Out of the corner of your eye, you can almost see like an eye looking at you, but when you look at it head on, no eyes.
I don't even know if I would trust a regular healing potion from this guy. No, I mean, unless anybody else is back here and they want to take stuff, I probably wouldn't take anything else. Because I wouldn't do that, and I don't trust anything that he has.
So, anybody taking anything?
Knocking shit off shelves.
I'm giving her a wide berth.
You're just adding to the mess.
I can
Yeah.
Like a child having a tantrum, just walking along, knocking stuff off shelves.
I'm
Car
just
is
gonna,
shouting.
I am gonna.
With about 10 crates of Devil's Blood and 20 pounds per crate, he'll be able to make up that inventory in a day. Like, and he won't sleep for a very long time.
Not if I burn it.
That's true.
While all of that is happening, I'm just going to be looking around, not at anything in particular, in terms of anything in the shop, but I am going to take a look at where my tattoo was on my arm.
Cool. Before we get to that, did you guys, Zon, did you bring the stuff from inside the chest, or did you bring the chest, or did you just leave it all in the cave?
I was just gonna hang on to the chest because it's not very big.
Cool. Yeah, and it fits under your arm, like not very big, not very heavy. All right. So, yes, your arm. Are you trying to do this sneakily or just out in the open?
Well, I'm doing it as like sneakily, but I'm also doing it as like everyone else is busy doing other stuff.
Cool. Do sleight of hand with advantage. And everyone has a bad passive perception except for everyone has a bad the only good one was Garen, and now he's who fucking knows where.
I mean, I have a decent. I got 15, but I don't think I could beat it.
$16.
Yeah, no, you kind of do a quick peek around and you see Zon is in the back. Kara's throwing a temper tantrum, and Joven is just watching her throw this temper tantrum. So you take a look, and you see that your arm is oddly smooth where the tattoo was. There's no sign of scarring, no sign the tattoo was even there. But when you focus on it, underneath that, you can see black veins. And you can start to hear whispering in your head.
Okay.
I think that's where we're going to end the session tonight, guys. Thank you for joining us again on this wonderful trip through FetchQuest. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you on Monday.
Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us here. That stuff. I was gonna try and make an actual schedule for the uploads, but who the hell knows if I'm gonna do that or not? Because I don't have time for it.
The schedule is whenever we can fucking do it.
Pretty much.
Whenever I can do it.
I don't know anything about this stuff.
But yeah, do all that. Bye.
Thank you, guys. See you next week.